Am I the asshole for refusing to rent my house to my fiancé's mother? I just don't want to be my future mother-in-law's landlord. I think doing business of any kind of family or future family is a slippery slope. I own a second home that currently is being rented out to a few people as a shared house. The master bedroom is now up for rent as the previous tenant moved out, and my future mother-in-law wants to rent my room. The location and neighborhood is perfect for her, as well as the size of the room and amenities. She's willing to pay the full rent and sign a lease, but I told her I don't think it's a good idea to have a landlord-tenant type relationship with her, and she's really upset and has refused to talk to me for days now. My reasons for not wanting to rent is primarily because the long-term purpose of this house is for my parents to eventually retire, and when the time comes, maybe in 5-8 years, I expect my parents to move in and have the whole house to themselves eventually. It's my retirement gift for them. My parents and my future mother-in-law has met once before and they absolutely did not hit it off. Because not only did it become apparent that they come from very different background and social statuses and therefore have very different topics of interest and opinion on things. Future mother-in-law got so drunk at their first meeting, she started getting really loud and also made a comment about how she's glad I am a lawyer because her and her daughter's futures will be taken care of by me. That rubbed my parents the wrong way, but they liked my fiancé and trust my judgment, so they're just going along with it. I know if future mother-in-law were to move in, she will not be moving out on her own accord, as my house is in a city that she has always wanted to retire in. I think I'd be in a very weird spot in about 5 years having to kick her out in order to let my parents move in. I'll admit secretly another reason is also because I'm concerned about her being late or completely missing paying rent and having to handle the awkwardness of dealing with that. Maybe I am an asshole for being concerned about that since she doesn't have an eviction record and don't think had problems missing rent at other places she's lived in before. But I do know that she is an alcoholic with a gambling addiction and has filed multiple bankruptcies, one very recently, and is always asking her kids and multiple ex-husbands for money, so I do not want her to get comfortable with me and end up trying to live rent-free. I don't want to have to go the legal route to stop her from that. It sounds like a nightmare. My fiancé is okay with whatever I choose to do. She personally confided in me she too don't have confidence that her mom will pay rent regularly and told her mother she thinks it's a bad idea. Her mom is mad at both of us but me specifically. Am I being unreasonable and asshole here?